Yeah, I have something to say. It was 5 dreams away in a drunken state. And things will rhyme when I have the time to make them fit in place like a jigsaw puzzle. It's a big one. It's like everything fits together somehow. The 5 corners, it's a jigsaw puzzle, it's not square. You can't make a box out of 5 corners. And that's why I like this place. That's why that's why we all need to come together in the spaces that make sense. And it's currently true that a current depicts what power is. And currency is paper IOUs. And that's not power. It's powerful if you believe in it, if you trust that it is value, but it's not valuable. It's trust. It's misplaced trust. So believe in what you're already in, which is your own body, and test everything. Make everything possible through testing it. And you can make more possible when you understand what's going on. Do not stand under anything. You can stand over it by seeing it properly. That's what I have to say right now.
Truck is my beat.
Yeah. That's what all the fucking noise is, in case you're wondering.
This is me not drinking Caribou malts. It's actually decent quality things I put inside myself this time. How far is Molly's reach? my question to you.
It is Molly's Reach is right there. And as you can see,
How far of a reach does Molly have?
I couldn't answer that one. Never had a go around with Molly, but that
Molly.
that noise that is supposedly the baker or some shit like that from the TV show back when it was there.
Molly was a baker.
Yeah. But the noise you're hearing right now, unfortunately,
It's a lot of noise. It's like
that shit right there.
like grinding.
More prep,
Grinders, you're like,
more prep shit coming in. 100%.
We all know what we are, or do we? But why would you hide who you are? Because who you are is incredibly beautiful. Knowing things through experiments makes more things possible, so you can make mistakes on purpose and learn from it. And don't live in dishonor, don't betray people's free will, don't just be who you are, manifest what you feel, nurture the biological machine that your body is, and it will give back 1,000,000,000-fold, and we can all live together in harmony and happiness. And this is the blueprint for the future.
Okay, so what I wanted to mention is the moth here, who's now behind the camera, which you've been seeing in this episode, in many other episodes, is very much so against fluoride, against the claiming that it's mind control and that, which it is 100%. And I do fully agree with that, but I have an interesting take on fluoride myself, because I went through a phase a few years back, going through some awakenings, spiritual awakenings and whatnot, and believing that fluoride was something to stay away from. So I did about 3 years not having any part of anything to do with fluoride, and brushing with the all-natural toothpaste that had no fluoride in it and whatnot. And it felt good for some time. But I always noticed this weird feeling, because it said that fluoride clogs your pineal gland, which is right here. And it built up, but I felt this strange feeling here. And I started to get these very strange headaches. Well, I wouldn't even really call them headaches. It was like almost like a neurological, like almost like being tickled or something like that, right here in the pineal gland. And sometimes, eventually, it became so overpowering that it was like not good. Like I had to just like lay down and let it ride out, and then it would give me a couple of hours and it would come back. So as an experiment, I went back on the fluoride, and within almost a couple of weeks it went away, actually, believe it or not. And I don't mean to brag, but I think that some people that are very intuitive, very spiritually inclined and all of that kind of stuff, their pineal gland can almost become overridden. So it's actually can be beneficial for people like that to and not all the time, but allow themselves to, it can almost be beneficial to clog up your pineal gland once in a while if it's too active. If it's too overactive and you can't even use the inspiration that it's giving you because it's so overriding your nervous system, it can actually benefit you to clog it up a little bit. But mind you, in the past, that might not have been something available to people in the past. And also a lot more people, even people that were very smart and very spiritual, lost it. Right? So there are some benefits to having something that'll clog your pineal gland like fluoride in society.
Especially considering the environment we're in. So we have to relate to our environment, and most people have that stuff in their brain, and they don't have the open mind state that is we all need.
Yeah, that's right. It can give you a
Clearly,
good-
like, communicate properly.
it can kind of level you out, I guess, in the way that the world works nowadays.
Yeah, so it's dissociation and clouding your direct collection of information.
Well, because if you think about it, I mean, spirituality is important, but if you were so on a different level than the rest of everybody else, that's almost hell in a certain way because you're all alone and you're fucked up, right? Basically.
Like, yeah, that happens.
Yeah. That's my take
Awesome,
on it anyway.
awesome.